Hello 10th graders, welcome to Math Made Easy by PlanetSpark. So we were doing the chapters, volumes and surface areas of solids, right? Combinations of solids there. Last time हमने किया surface areas of combinations of solids. Now we'll be doing the volumes of combinations of solids. Okay, so let's get started everybody. Now, volume is what everybody is space a solid occupies, right? Grade 9 में we have already done the volumes of all the different shapes there. If you want to revise that concept quickly everybody, we have just completed the same topic in grade 9. So go to the channel, check those videos quickly and then come back here. Okay. So units we all know will be in cubic units, cubic centimeter or cubic meter there. Formulas भी revise कर लेते हैं. Yes, for cylinder, what is the volume? Pi r square h. For cone, that is 1/3 of the cylinder, so 1/3 pi r square h. For cuboid, length into breadth into height. For a sphere everybody, tell me the volume of sphere in comments. Yes, that is 4/3 pi r cube. So hemisphere का volume क्या होगा? Just half of that, 2/3 pi r cube. And that of a cube is side cube, a cube, right? In composite solids, or we can say combinations of solids, what do we have? Two or more shapes joined together there, and their total volume is the sum of the volumes of each part. See, when we are combining two or more solids, in case of surface areas, we have to be careful कि जो surfaces are sticking to each other or they are touching each other, that we don't have to consider. Volumes के case में बहुत ही simple है. We just have to add the individual volumes of these two solids, right? In case they are combined together, or if one solid is carved out of the other. For example, let's say I have a cylinder here. इस cylinder में से we are carving out a hemisphere. In that case, what are we going to do? Add करेंगे क्या? नहीं, simply we can see that volume we are taking. So we will be subtracting the volume of the hemisphere from the volume of the cylinder. So just see in the question what two shapes are given. क्या हो रहा है उनके साथ? Whether we have to add them or subtract the volumes. Use the formulas. Just put the values there which are given in the question and you'll have your answer. Right. So these are just 2-3 things we have to be careful about. Then in the units, if capacity is what we are taking there. Let's say आंसर आ गया हमारा सेंटीमीटर क्यूब में और मीटर क्यूब में. We need the capacity in liters. So क्या करेंगे? Conversion करेंगे. And for that what we use there? 1000 centimeter cube is equal to 1 liter. So सेंटीमीटर क्यूब से अगर हम लीटर में जा रहे हैं क्या करेंगे? Divide by 1000. मीटर क्यूब से अगर लीटर में जा रहे हैं क्या करेंगे? Multiply by 1000. Okay. चलिए जी. First question. A cylindrical water tank has radius of 14 centimeter and height of 100 centimeter. What is the capacity in liters? Directly एक ही shape है हमारे पास, that is a cylinder. So we can put the values here. Radius is given to be 14 centimeter. Height क्या given है हमें? 100 centimeter. Okay, everything in centimeter. So we can directly use the formula for the volume. Volume of cylinder. That is given by, yes everybody, pi r square h. So substitute all the values here. 22/7 into 14 into 14 into 100. Right, simply multiply and you'll have your answer. Okay. Calculation part is easy. So you can just see what is the answer here. Yes, everybody. Okay. So, yeah, just a second. So that answer we will be getting in centimeter cube. Right? Volume है, cubic units होगा, centimeter है, so centimeter cube होगा. Now we need the capacity in liters. So we have to do the conversion from centimeter cube to liters. For that what we do? For that we divide by 1000. So directly कर लेते हैं. Not an issue. 28 into 100. 2 zeros get cancelled out, multiply it and then put the decimal here and you'll have your answer. And that will be 61.6 liters. Right everybody? Okay ji. Next question. A funnel in the shape of cone has radius of 5 centimeter and the height 12 centimeter. Find its capacity in milliliters using pi is equal to 22/7. Okay then. So we have a cone here. Okay then. What all is given for the cone? The radius is 5 centimeter and height is 12 centimeter. Find the capacity. So first of all, volume find out करेंगे. So what is the volume of cone everybody? 1 by 3 pi r square h. Substitute all the values here क्योंकि radius भी given है, h भी given है, pi भी given है. 1 by 3 into 22 by 7 into radius is 5, 5 square into height that is 12. Okay. Then 22 into 25 by 7. Just multiply them, divide by 7, get the value in the decimals. अब ये हमारे पास आया है in centimeter cube. We need it in milliliters, right? Liters में convert करने के लिए क्या करते हैं? Divide by 1000. Milliliters में convert करने के लिए क्या करेंगे? Multiply by 1000. So we have the capacity as 22 into 25 by 7 into 1000 milliliter. Right, find out the value everybody and you can just verify it here. You will be getting 2200 by 7 milliliter. Okay, that will be your answer. Directly, if in this way you want to write it, okay, you can, yeah, simply cancel it out. Next one. A cuboidal storage container measures 80 centimeter in length, 40 centimeter in breadth and 50 centimeter in height. What is its volume in liters? So first we will be finding the volume, then we will be converting in liters there. Okay, centimeters में हमें given है cuboid है. So what is the volume of cuboid everybody? Length into breadth into height. So 80 into 40 into 50 centimeter cube. Now we need it in liters. So volume in liters will be 80 into 40 into 50 upon 1000 liters. Right? Centimeter cube to liters. How do we convert it? By dividing by 1000. Okay. Simply cancel out the zeros. Okay, so we have got our answer. That is 160 liters. Right, everybody? Next question then. A solid is made of a hemisphere topped by a right circular cone. ठीक है, क्या है हमारे पास? A hemisphere and on top of that a right circular cone. Now the hemisphere has the radius of 3.5 centimeter and cone has the height of 5 centimeter. Find the total volume of these solids. दोनों का radius क्या होगा at this face? Will be the same. That is given to be 3.5. Right? Cone के लिए the height is given 5 centimeter. Okay. Let's find the total volume here everybody. Total volume. That is given by volume of cone plus the volume of hemisphere. Right? अब क्या करेंगे? Just plug in all the values here. क्या है formulas हमारे पास? Volume of cone. Right? That is 1 by 3 pi r square h plus volume of hemisphere, that is 2 by 3 pi r cube. Okay. Let's put all the values here. 1 by 3 into 22 by 7. Radius is same for both. 3.5 whole square into the height, that is 5. Plus volume of hemisphere 2 by 3 into 22 by 7 into 3.5 cube. Right. Volume चाहिए हमें in liters. Not specified, so directly we can leave the answer in centimeter cubes there. Simplify this everybody, very easy. Right, here we will be getting 3.5 into 0.5. Then you can cancel it out on 10 there. 3 as it is rahega. Here also you can take it common. Okay, and on simplifying you will be getting the answer as 154 centimeter cube there. Okay, next one then. A container is formed by a cuboid of the dimensions 12 centimeter into 10 centimeter into 4 centimeter. Okay then. And hemispherical bowl of radius 5 centimeter attached on the top. Find the total volume of the container. So let's see how the container looks like. We have a cuboid here. So let's say that's the cuboid we have, and on top of it we have a hemisphere, right? Okay then. So this is how a solid looks like. Dimensions are given for the cuboid there, and for the hemisphere the radius is given 5 centimeter, right? We have to find the total volume. Yes everybody, volume में ज़्यादा दिमाग नहीं लगाना है, just like surface areas, that which surfaces are touching and all. These two are there, we can see they are, the volumes will be getting added. So, simply volume of hemisphere plus volume of cuboid, right? Formulas, 2 by 3 pi r cube plus length into breadth into height. Plug in all the values here. 22 by 7. Radius क्या given है हमें? 5 centimeter. So into 5 cube plus. For cuboid the dimensions are given 12 into 10 into 4. Right. Here nothing is getting cancelled out. So directly multiply करना पड़ेगा हमें. 44 into 125 upon 21. Right. Plus we'll be having here 480, right? Simplify this part, add 480 there, and final volume, yes, we can keep it in centimeter cube. So you will be getting it as 741.9 centimeter cube there, right everybody? Okay then, next one. A tent is shaped like a cylinder with a cone on the top. So let's see how it looks like. We have a cylinder. Okay then, and on top of it we have a cone. Okay ji, that's how our tent looks like. Then what is given? The height is 8.4 meter, the total height. Okay, 8.4 meters. The base diameter is 4.2 meter. This diameter is 4.2 meter. And the conical top is 2.1 meter high. Height for the cone is given now, 2.1 meter. Find the capacity of the tent in liters. Capacity हमें find करनी है in liters. So पहले क्या find out करेंगे everybody? Volume. Okay, in meter cube there, right? अब यहाँ पे these two radius will be the same. Diameter given है 4.2. So what will be the radius everybody? Half of it, 2.1 meter. So this is 2.1, this is 2.1. Okay. Now this height is 2.1, total है 8.4. So we can find the height for the cylinder as well. What will that be? 8.4 minus 2.1. That is 6.3 meters. Right everybody? Okay then. Now that we have everything, we can find the volume first. So volume of this solid is given by volume of cone plus the volume of the cylinder everybody. Quickly tell me the formulas in the comments there. Or if you have already got the answer, just write that down. So we'll be having it as volume of tent, right? Volume of cone plus the volume of cylinder, right? Plug in the formulas here. That is 1 by 3 pi r square h plus pi r square h. Okay, just to differentiate, capital R and capital H we have used here. Now this will be 1 by 3 into 22 by 7. Radius is, yes everybody, 2.1. Height is also 2.1 plus 22 by 7 into radius of the cylinder, that is again 2.1. Height is 6.3. Okay ji. अब क्या करेंगे? Now we'll just simplify and we'll have our answer. See if we can cancel out something. Yes, this becomes 0.3. Then on 3 also we can cancel out. 0.7. So we'll have here 22 into right, plus 7 also, here also we can cancel it out. Right. You can just multiply and use the zeros in the denominator to put the decimal there, everybody. So यहाँ से हमें volume मिलेगी in meter cube. Then we need it in liters there. So we have to do the conversion, and for that what we do there? We simply multiply by 1000. So directly 1000 से हम multiply कर सकते हैं, right? And we'll be getting the answer as 97080 liters. That will be the right answer. You can just verify it after solving. Okay. So that was all, everybody. So what we have done here in combination of solid surface areas already हम discuss कर चुके हैं. Today we discuss the volumes. Volumes are pretty simple. We just have to add the volumes there. Okay. Whatever two shapes are given here. So we can say volume is the space inside the solid object there, measured in cubic units there. Okay. The space that is being occupied. And we use the volume to find the capacity as well. Right, for example in liters as we did there, and conversion also you can remember. Then composite of solid is made by, yes, combining two or more solids there, for example cylinder, cone, cuboid, hemisphere, spheres, any of them we can take there. Capacity shows how much a container can hold, so always convert the units properly there. Okay, so be careful about all of that, everybody. Go and revise the formulas in your chart again, right? And I will see you the next time in the next video with the final topic of this chapter. So stay tuned.